Welcome to this comprehensive guide on CloudWatch Fundamentals. Amazon CloudWatch is the cornerstone monitoring service within the Amazon Web Services ecosystem. In this session, we will explore how CloudWatch enables organizations to gain complete visibility into their cloud infrastructure and applications. This is part of our AWS Monitoring Series, where we dive deep into the tools and services that help you maintain robust, reliable, and high-performing cloud environments. Amazon CloudWatch is a monitoring and observability service designed specifically for AWS resources and applications. Think of it as the central nervous system of your AWS environment, constantly gathering information about how your resources are performing. CloudWatch collects and tracks metrics, which are essentially measurements of your system's behavior. It also sets alarms and sends notifications when something needs your attention. This allows you to stay informed about your infrastructure's health without constantly checking it manually. CloudWatch is built around 4 core components that work together to provide comprehensive monitoring. First, we have metrics, which are time series data points that track performance over time. Second, alarms provide threshold-based notifications, alerting you when metrics exceed or fall below certain values. Third, logs collect and store application and system log data for analysis and troubleshooting. Finally, dashboards offer visual monitoring interfaces where you can see all your important metrics at a glance. Understanding these 4 components is essential to effectively using CloudWatch. Metrics are time-ordered data points that represent the performance of your resources. They answer questions like how busy is my server, how much data is flowing through my network, or how often is my disk being accessed. For example, CPU utilization measures the processor usage percentage, telling you how hard your compute resources are working. Network traffic tracks both incoming and outgoing data, helping you understand bandwidth consumption. Disk operations monitor read and write activity, which is crucial for database performance and storage management. These metrics are automatically collected by AWS services and published to CloudWatch. To organize the massive amount of metric data, CloudWatch uses 2 important concepts: namespaces and dimensions. A namespace is essentially a container that groups related metrics together. For instance, all EC2 instance metrics are stored in the Oz/EC2 namespace. Dimensions, on the other hand, are key-value pairs that uniquely identify individual metrics. For example, you might have a dimension called instanced with a value like I123456 to identify metrics for a specific EC2 instance. This organizational structure makes it easy to find and analyze the exact metrics you need. CloudWatch Alarms are your automated watchdogs that monitor metrics and trigger actions based on thresholds you define. Every alarm exists in one of 3 states. The OK state means everything is within your defined threshold and working normally. The alarm state indicates that the threshold has been breached and action may be needed. The insufficient data state means CloudWatch doesn't have enough data points yet to determine the alarm's status. When an alarm enters the alarm state, it can automatically send notifications, trigger auto-scaling actions, or execute other automated responses. CloudWatch Logs provides centralized storage for application and system logs from across your AWS infrastructure. The service uses a hierarchical structure to organize log data. At the top level, log groups act as containers for related log streams. Within each log group, you have log streams, which represent sequences of log events from a specific source, such as a particular application instance or server. Finally, log events are the individual log entries, each with a timestamp and message content. This structure makes it easy to organize, search, and analyze logs from multiple sources in one place. CloudWatch Dashboards are customizable home pages where you can visualize and monitor your resources in real time. They offer tremendous flexibility with custom visualizations using various widget types like graphs, numbers, and text. One powerful feature is the ability to create cross-region and cross-account views, allowing you to monitor resources spread across different regions or even different AWS accounts from a single dashboard. Dashboards support auto-refresh for real-time monitoring, ensuring you always see the latest data. You can also share dashboards with team members, making collaborative monitoring seamless and effective. CloudWatch operates through a simple three-step workflow. First, it collects metrics and logs from your Oz resources continuously. This includes data from EC2 instances, Lambda functions, databases, and virtually every other AWS service. Second, CloudWatch monitors this data by visualizing it in dashboards, allowing you to see trends, patterns, and anomalies at a glance. Third, it acts on this information by triggering alarms and executing automated responses when certain conditions are met. This collect, monitor, and act cycle runs continuously, providing proactive monitoring that helps you identify and resolve issues before they impact your users. CloudWatch offers two types of monitoring with different levels of granularity. Basic monitoring is the default option and collects metrics at 5-minute intervals. It's free for most Oz services, making it a cost-effective choice for general monitoring needs. Detailed monitoring, on the other hand, collects metrics at 1-minute intervals, providing higher resolution data for more responsive monitoring. However, additional charges apply for detailed monitoring. The choice between basic and detailed monitoring depends on how quickly you need to detect and respond to changes in your environment. For production systems requiring rapid response times, detailed monitoring is often worth the additional cost. Let's recap the key points from this introduction to CloudWatch Fundamentals. CloudWatch is AWS's central monitoring and observability service, providing the foundation for understanding what's happening in your cloud environment. Its core components include metrics for performance tracking, alarms for automated notifications, logs for detailed operational insights, and dashboards for visual monitoring. CloudWatch provides complete visibility into resource performance and application health, helping you understand and optimize your systems. Most importantly, it enables proactive monitoring with automated actions and notifications, allowing you to respond to issues quickly or even prevent them entirely. In our next session, we'll take a deep dive into CloudWatch metrics, exploring advanced features and best practices for metric-based monitoring.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.